The gratitude is just like immense every time I step into campus, because like I know what it took to get here, and so I know that God put me here for a reason. And yeah, me cumplió mi sueño. My name is Lucia Calderon, and I am a student at Point Loma Nazarene University. I don't really like category myself in a religion, but how every other people see it is as Christian, and I'm just a follower of Jesus. I grew up in a Christian home where my mom took us to church every Sunday, and my dad wasn't really a Christian, so we grew up my mom taking us to church and my dad just staying home. My faith has helped me a lot in a difficult time that I had in my life, mostly my sophomore year when my parents separated. That was very harsh for me because it was a process for me that was very long since I was little, and so that was a very long process for me that took a lot of healing to forgive my family. And in those moments were truly where I met Jesus, and that really strengthened my faith and made me realize, okay, like, am I a Christian because my mom is a Christian, or am I Christian because of what Jesus has done in my life? That was during one of the hardest times of my life. So Jesus really came through for me. For me, my church has really been a safe place for me to strengthen my faith. When you have a community that's actually there for you, that helps you, and that you can go to be like, hey, like, I'm struggling with this, like, how have you dealt with this before? Or let's just talk and hang out and have a coffee. Those moments are really, really healing. My community is something that I value so much. Friends that I've made along the way is just a true blessing that everything else can come and go, but like the people that I've met and that I've got to build relationship with are something that just are a blessing to my soul. So recently I had a youth retreat at my church. We were planning it. I was one of the leaders that were planning it. Our youth before the camp was very different than after the camp. They had their own like personal struggles, like outside of church, obviously, but when we got there, obviously the first night, everyone's like all shy and they didn't really want to participate. So we're like, it's okay. Like, there was just chains break. You could see it, like chains breaking of like trauma and so much hurt and depression and anxiety, suicidal thoughts that was going on. And I didn't even know like what any of the youth that were going through. That was really a moment that like crushed me, and I was like, that was so worth it. Like, all of the pain, all of the tears, sweat, like, it was so worth it. I didn't care in that moment. Like, I'll literally do it again, and we are doing it again. That was a moment where I was like, wow, God, like, you really amazed me. Like, I'm so sorry for doubting you. I'm so sorry for like my attitude.